What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Doing this piece in reaction to an article by Sporting News Jesse Spector, who's one of my favorite people to follow on Twitter, by the way. The witty, sarcastic tweets are awesome, and good hockey mind, too. But comparing Nick Lidstrom providing the blueprint for Drew Doughty's early career, and it's something I never really looked at. I mean, I guess you should have. You kind of lump all offensive defensemen in that same category. But you look at the numbers Lidstrom put up early in his career versus the numbers that Doughty has put up. Doughty's played 316 games and has 43 goals and 119 assists. When Lidstrom's first 291 games through both through 4 seasons. So go off that. Lidstrom had 38 goals, 145 assists. So numbers are somewhat comparable. And as Spector said perfectly, there's a long way to go from being a bright young star to being one of the best of all time. For example, I didn't even look at this. Doughty's got 247 penalty minutes in his 4-year career. Lidstrom didn't have that total till his 12th year in the NHL. 247 penalty minutes over 12 years. So go off that. Think about how mind-boggling that is, how little this guy was penalized. And, Doughty's got a long way to go. And, there'll probably never be another Nick Lidstrom, much like there was never another Bobby Orr. But, to see a guy provide the blueprint for the players' careers that have come after him. How many guys grew up idolizing Nick Lidstrom? How many kids from the greater Boston area grew up idolizing Bobby Orr? I was a Cam Neely fan growing up. He's my favorite player. And to go off that, I really think it's a good creative approach to, an open-mindedness to it. And I really like it. I can't say enough good things. Like I said, I like Spector as a writer and as a tweeter. And, this piece just further cemented it. Taking a pretty basic thing and, examining it. I really liked it. Statistically, the way they play and, their approach to the game. Lidstrom was methodical. And, Doughty's getting there. Doughty still hasn't earned a letter. I didn't even realize that. I just didn't. It's one of those things you don't notice when you're watching a game. I didn't notice that till Spector pointed out. But, Doughty will be a great defenseman, and will be, for the next, 22, for the next 10 years. But, he's got a long way to go to match Nick Lidstrom. And, it's no disrespect to Drew Doughty. I think that you can say that about anyone. They'll never beat on the Nick Lidstrom that played at such a high level for such a extended period of time. And the penalty minutes, how low they are, is respectable. No lazy penalties, no stupid misconducts, no cross-checks off the head, none of that. He was a classy guy that played the game hard and played the game right, and hockey fans everywhere, not just in Detroit and in Sweden, can be proud of him. So that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ. I responded to the piece in Sporting News by Jesse Spector. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.